Well, yes, it truly has been a Spanish spectacular in more ways than one, both on and off the track. Um, yes, it was a really, really good race. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I wasn't too well actually, so I missed the first half, but fantastic win for Pastor Maldonado, and great to see Williams doing so well. Anyhow, well, you're probably wondering why I'm not the only one wearing a pink shirt. I thought it'd be a team effort between Pagey03 and myself to do the John Button tribute. So, Mr. Button, this shirt's just for you. Um, and keeping with the Eddie Jordan scheme of things too as well. So, yes, lots to talk about. Lewis Hamilton's penalty. Now, the first comment I'm going to make about this penalty is that he was lucky. It could have been so much worse for the lad from Stevenage. Let's not forget that his teammate, when Mr. Button, when he was racing for BAR or Honda in, I think it was 2005 or 2006, got excluded because of a fuel irregularity. But this was when something, I think he got excluded from a Grand Prix and ended up commentating on ITV Sport. So I think Lewis was very fortunate to get away with the penalty he did. A lot of people, including Martin Brundle, were saying, well, he should have had that lap time deleted. Fair enough, but they could have extended the penalty. They could have done even more damage to McLaren's reputation, as if a mistake, unfortunately, in the pit lane was not a bad enough problem. People have been calling for Martin Whitmarsh's head to roll, bring back Ron Dennis. One of my friends went, well, what if Fernando Alonso had done it? And the FIA being regarded as Ferrari international assistants was coming up quite frequently. So I'm not going to comment anymore. But I think really Lewis was very fortunate that he didn't get excluded from the race, which would have meant he wouldn't have got the points for 8th place that he was there. So it's difficult to say. The 107% rule must be policed in the right manner. Karthikeyan did not have a good session at all. Well, not even a good weekend. There was bodywork flying off the HRTs. It seems, yes, they might have come back refreshed, but nothing's going right for them. So it's irrespective of whoever doesn't make it out, whoever makes it outside of the 107% rule should be deemed not to race. And I'm sorry to say, but that is if the FIA mandates a regulation, it should be enforced. End of story. Nice little question from Squiffany here. Well done, girl. I'm going to say racing incident. I mean, you've got to take so many factors into consideration. Schumi had younger tyres than Senna. Schumi classed him as an idiot on the radio feed. Quite not funny comparison to Bruno Spengler about Michael's younger brother Ralph. The F-bomb was dropped a few times live on German telly. I'm not going to repeat what Bruno Spengler said about Michael Schumacher's younger brother Ralph in the DTM, but I can tell you it was not PC by any means. I think there'd be a few beeps. And I think, Bruno could realise that it wasn't his fault. Michael says it wasn't his fault. Bruno did a late braking, didn't give me enough room. Well, it's racing, guys. Incidents do happen. So that's all I'm saying on that. Yes, the first victory for Williams F1 since Juan Pablo Montoya in 2004 when they were powered by BMW engines, and the first Venezuelan to win a Formula 1 Grand Prix. Fantastic news. I think it means the return of Williams in the fact that it's a renaissance, because they've had a lot of changes in their engineering team and backroom staff, including Dr. Mark Gillam, Mike Coughlin, who was at McLaren until the Spygate issue happened, and obviously Sam Michael has now gone over to McLaren, former technical director at Williams F1. This could provide a little bit of imbalance with regards to the way the results have been going. So it's just a case of wait and see. Are we going to see another topsy-turvy result in a couple of weeks' time at Monaco? Who knows? But Pasta could be quick. And on the final note, with the bonus question, Lewis comes a close second because of his way he fought through the field, but Pasta Maldonado, 2 and a bit years after joining Williams F1, he scores a first victory and his very first pole position for the team. So it just shows how much of a development force he's becoming with Williams, with the new Renault engine as well being back. So it's just a case of waiting and seeing what surprises we're going to have in Monaco at the Principality, baby. Yeah. Will we see Button at the top of the tree? You never know. Will we see a hard-fought battle like we did last season between Vettel, Alonso and Button until the red flag happened? It's anyone's guess, because Monaco is always an exciting track. It's a brilliant track. It's one of the pantheon circuits of Formula 1 alongside Silverstone. But expect Maldonado to be quick. He knows Monaco well, just like Lewis. So we could be in for a right good fight at the Principality. So that's really about it from me for this week's Fan Formula. A bit earlier submitted than usual because of the cut-off point for tomorrow. But hey, so long, farewell, adios, auf Wiedersehen, au revoir. Until next week, ladies and gentlemen. This is I of Alex G, 1977, signing off for now.